I tried to get them to empty the hallway. You couldn't move. They was all hollering at him and sticking those microphones over there, and I looked down, and there's a photographer down on his hands and knees with his camera stuck between my legs trying to shoot a picture. Well, he got the backside of my foot, and I sent him about 10 feet back down the hallway. I would have had him put in jail if I had anything to do with it.
Homicide detective Jim Lavelle begins to question Oswald.
I went in and started talking to him about the murder of J.D. Tippit. I didn't have a clue that he was going to be a suspect in the presidential killing. Of course, he denied shooting the officer. When I asked him about shooting the officer, he said, "I didn't shoot anybody." He was very polite to me, answered all my questions. Of course, he didn't answer them truthfully, but he wasn't argumentative. Actually, a very pleasant individual.
2:30 p.m. Police interrogator Captain William Fritz returns from the book depository search looking for Lee Harvey Oswald. He hears that Detective Jim Lavelle is already questioning Oswald about the Tippit killing.
He came over and opened the door and asked me what his name was, and I told him it was Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald. Captain says, "You're the man I want, come with me." That's the first inkling I had that he's going to be responsible for the president's assassination.
As the police begin to uncover the outlines of Oswald's life, they find an unsettling story. Oswald's time in the Soviet Union and his Soviet wife, Marina, raise alarms about a possible Soviet conspiracy. Police are also suspicious of his Russian-speaking friend Ruth Payne, who helped to get him the job at the Texas Book Depository.
6 police officers arrived at the door and said that they had Lee Oswald in custody for shooting an officer. Here I was, this naive 31-year-old. I expected them to come in and sit on the sofa and we'd talk. They spread out all over the house, looking at them, peering in at things in the garage and everywhere. And the lead officer asked whether Lee had had a gun. And I, not knowing, said no, but translated to Marina, who said yes, he did. They went into the garage and she pointed to a blanket roll that was on the floor where she had seen the gun. The rifle was gone. That was my worst moment, because it was then I realized that Lee probably was the shooter and that he had come out to get the gun that night before.